Say, I'd like to minimize the space I use when I'm out wheeling, and one of the things I'm looking at is the back compartment of the JL392. There's a bit of shallowness there, not a lot of depth, and I'd like to put my tools there rather than having a whole different storage kit like some people do. I mean, I do like the big kits and everything, but for this build, I really want to be on a topic of minimalization. And I feel this is enough space where if I use it efficiently and I use KAIZEN Foam, I will be able to fit everything I need in there and have it safe and secure. Say, I was recently at two of my dealerships upon the announcement of the 20th anniversary edition of the 392, and I really like the vehicle. I am very disappointed in the color choices available, though. They really don't have anything for the Southwest proper. They're not going to offer Gobi Sand or Mango Tango, anything like that. So I started looking at the difference between my XR and the new 20th anniversary edition. Two things came out, one the air compressor, and the second is a toolkit, a really clever toolkit, but my theme is minimalization. So I don't want to have, and although I really enjoy Trail Recon and I use them for testing out equipment, I don't want to buy everything they have, and I don't want to carry a trailer behind me. I want to go as light as possible. Long story short, this flat area back here is ripe for a toolkit in my XR. But I don't want to have them running, jumbling around. I want them secured, so I've chosen KAIZEN Foam Red, 30 millimeter, multiple poly layered, where you cut and then pick and pluck and pull. Stay tuned for a new toolkit. Have you bought nice ball bearing activated cabinets and had tools slide around? Even if you're using these kitchen cabinet sheets, well, have I got a great solution for you that I stumbled upon. KAIZEN Foam. Here we are. Every tool, slam it around. I need that tool fast. Look at that. They're all secure. They're stationary. And when you take one out, you know exactly where it goes, right? And you know that's missing. KAIZEN Foam. Organization and secure. 30 millimeter KAIZEN Foam is easily cut to size with a standard X-Acto knife. All right, I've selected the red KAIZEN Foam, and here we are in the back of the Jeep looking at the space we have for tools. I know a lot of people have an extra whole toolkit bag, but I'd like to reduce that to something more manageable that fits right back here. For that, I plan to use this flat tray, which almost seems unusable, but I want to sink my tools in that using KAIZEN Foam to keep them motionless while we're bouncing on the trail. So here's our layered KAIZEN Foam. We'll be cutting out the outlines and then pulling and taking the KAIZEN Foam to the workbench. You trace out the tool and then to the depth it is, and noting that certain parts of the tool, like the pliers, have a little shallower tip. And then you pluck and pull it out. All right, I did that. And so you have a nice tight fit right in there. And as the Jeep goes down the road, all the other tools shake, but the one in the KAIZEN Foam doesn't. Look at that. Easily changeable if you want. Cutting KAIZEN Foam is as easy as tracing it out with a sharp X-Acto knife. Now, I did have to bevel the edge here to get it into the slot there, so I'm not pushing these tools all the way to the end, but you just plunge your knife in. See if I can do this one-handed. And make a nice outline. You can get you can trace it later with the proper depth, but that's not so bad one-handed actually. Oops. But yeah, see, you can even score it like that if you're one-handed. I wouldn't do this one-handed, but I'm holding the camera. And see, from there, now you can do your plunge cuts. Okay, so let me put the camera down and finish. Now that's a final look at the 392 XR toolkit. I've decided not to get a 20th anniversary 392, instead match some of the equipment, and this is a great start. Look at how secure the tools are, and I've got plenty of space for sockets and additions later on when I determine what else goes in here. It's quite easy to cut, to pull, and pluck, and I have the rest of the 2x4 sheet should I want to reconfigure this later on. Or maybe even add additions over in the deep well area. But this shallow well really had no use whatsoever, and things were going wrong. Now we've turned that into a toolkit, and we've saved space topside. Compact, ready to go. KAIZEN Foam securing flat toolkit in the rear of the JL 392.